Final Fantasy XVI's Japanese YouTube channel has released some new gameplay videos, and some of the footage and subject of them are very interesting. And I think a lot of fans will find them intriguing too. In these videos, the text info on screen are in Japanese, and unfortunately, these don't seem to be posted on the English channel just yet, and more than likely won't make it there since that's just how they've been going about it, which I honestly still do find strange. I think personally, they should be making these available on all of the different Square Enix and Final Fantasy language channels to maximize exposure, but whatever. I can translate them and show you guys exactly what is up here on my channel. For all the latest in Final Fantasy XVI coverage, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Only 12% of you who watch and love the videos are currently subscribed, so let's raise that number even higher. Now with that being said, let's get into the video. Starting with the ability and skills video, because this includes short footage of the training room, and this stuff absolutely blows my mind. For those that don't know, the battle director of Final Fantasy XVI is Ryota Suzuki, who has worked on Devil May Cry and many other Capcom games. Most recently, with Devil May Cry 5, they had a training mode implemented so that you can practice and get better with various weapons, abilities, and learn combos while combining them all together. Some pretty dope stuff. Since Final Fantasy XVI is going to be a fully fledged action and free-flow combat game, very similar in the style of Devil May Cry, I think training mode is ridiculously important. This is very new to the series because previously it's been well known to be a turn-based series and sort of adopt a hybrid turn-based approach over the years, with each new game after Final Fantasy X, that is. In many of the trailers for Final Fantasy XVI, they've been talking about making sure to have accessibility options for fans who are just not that good at action-based combat, by utilizing the ring accessories to slow combat down and create windows to maximize defense and transition better into offense. But what I think is even better than those rings is an actual training mode. Because seriously, they designed this thing to be like a fighting game. You will not believe this. Not only can you make the training dummy perform certain actions, which will allow you to practice timing windows and see which moves can counter what, but you actually have input commands on the left side of the screen, which tells you which moves you just used, and you have no idea how many wonders this is going to do for me personally when it comes to creating amazing guides to help you guys break the game, as we normally do. In a free-flow combat style game, there are no definitive ways to go about things. You can really mix and match your approach. So being able to use the training mode to practice different scenarios and optimal combos for various situations just really hits it home for me. I applaud them for adding this into the game, and I'm going to be spending hours in the lab coming up with fantastic stuff for you all. So make sure you hit that like button if you guys are excited for Final Fantasy XVI and what else is soon to come. The majority of that short video talks about the abilities that Clive can learn and how you can master them so he can get more effects and properties on specific skills. For example, if you upgrade Rising Flames, the Phoenix ability, it gives it more damage, launches the enemies higher, and hits more than one time rather than the standard only hitting once. And what is really cool is if you do not like an upgrade or you want to try it on something else, you can reset and allocate these points elsewhere. And if you're just indecisive and you don't want to worry about any of this, there is a recommended skill upgrade option where you allow the game to auto upgrade abilities for you so you can free up not having to worry about this and just play the game. In another video, they wanted to show us more info on the icon battles, which we already know so much about since it is the base and soul of the game in gameplay and story. They've now confirmed that Typhon is one of the many icons that we will be encountering. I originally assumed from the stage that this was an arcade mission of some sort, just like how the field is set up for the training mode. But obviously, looking at them both here side by side, they are very different. So at some point, we will be encountering other icons in the story, and maybe they will also be side events as well. But it's cool to see that we'll get more than what they've already shown us. Comment below what other icons and summons are you guys hoping to see in the game. And another interesting video to me is the buddy system video, where it talks about initiating combos and finishing combos with Torgal. Torgal is so integrated into the game's system, he's a whole separate form of action that's integrated into Clive's abilities. You can set him to sick or ravage the enemies, or apply a regen heal to Clive. In addition to Torgal, there are also buddy teammates which are AI controlled. Unfortunately, I know, I agree, I wish I could control Jill, Sid, and whoever else. You can't initiate what attacks or abilities that they use, but they won't be the only ones joining Clive in battle, and we'll be seeing much more companions it seems, and I can't wait to see what other combos and abilities they can pull off in tandem together. Final Fantasy XVI is doing a lot, and I mean a lot, to include options for players to enjoy the game in its story-focused mode, where the combat is simplified, and also having accessibility rings to streamline the combat. And not only that, for both newcomers and professionals who just want to get better and learn everything there is to offer with this game, they have a really well thought out practice and training mode, which is going to elevate the game even higher in my opinion. Now, I cannot wait to see what the arcade mode is going to be like as we constantly push towards getting those high scores and competing with each other on the leaderboards. The good times are approaching. We have so many great things left to talk about for Final Fantasy XVI, but when the time comes, I'll be able to share it with you all. Till then, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy videos are on the way and you do not want to miss them. My name is Blitz and thanks for watching.
Not this time.